What's going on, guys? Welcome back to TFD. We've got to start today with a Caitlyn Clark interview that's absolutely blowing up online right now. It's everywhere. The clips are circulating, the reactions are pouring in, and we're going to break those down in just a moment. But before we even get to that, something has been sitting heavy with me, especially after the Nike news that dropped yesterday. And honestly, it raises a simple but uncomfortable question. What took so long? The WNBA, along with Nike, completely dropped the ball when it came to capitalizing on Caitlyn Clark's stardom. There's no way around it. Caitlyn Clark should have had a signature shoe in her rookie year. That should not even be debatable. Instead of fully backing the biggest draw the league has seen in decades, it felt like she was being undercut, targeted, and at times outright sabotaged by the very league that she was elevating. Let me be clear. The WNBA has talented players. This is not about disrespecting anyone, but the league was not popping like this before Caitlyn Clark. She took it to another level. Attendance, ratings, visibility, all of it changed. Imagine if the league had simply embraced that from day one instead of fighting it. Imagine how much bigger this moment could have been if they leaned in instead of pushing back. Now, we're going to get into the China interview and these viral clips in a bit, because there's a lot to unpack there. But right now, I've got to be honest, the entire situation surrounding the CBA has me frustrated. We're past Christmas, way past Christmas. This has dragged on so long that everyone is exhausted. Fans are fatigued, players are fatigued, the entire ecosystem is fatigued. And the wild part is, we're getting these massive moments like the Caitlyn Clark shoe announcement, yet we still can't even confirm that we're getting a season. Think about how insane that sounds. You're trying to promote growth, momentum, and hype, but the foundation is shaky at best. Unrivaled is about to tip off in roughly 10 days. You have co-founders who are also involved with the WNBPA openly saying their primary focus is Unrivaled. How are you supposed to be locked in on securing a CBA when attention is split like that? It's chaos. There's too much going on behind the scenes, and none of it inspires confidence. And yes, Kathy Angle, you are not off the hook here either. The officiating concerns were ignored. What we watched at times looked like straight-up prison ball. The referees were out of control, and the league failed to protect its biggest star. That's unacceptable. But at the same time, the way the Players Association has handled this entire situation has turned into a complete clown show. I just wish Caitlyn Clark walked into a league that was run with true professionalism, the same way Wembanyama walked into the NBA. Other leagues understand how to protect and maximize their stars. Caitlyn deserved that same treatment. She earned it. But it is what it is. We are where we are. So with that said, let's get into these viral Caitlyn Clark interview clips and break down exactly why everyone is talking.
经过一番尝试之后，我们在黑暗中重新开始了这个问题。
In China, like people started to notice you when you were in Iowa or either in Indiana Fevers. But when people started to notice you, you already a dominant player, a winner already. But let's go back to the beginning of your basketball journey. Is there any moment you feel like basketball is a little bit challenging for you, or you're born to be a winner, you never feel like that?
It's a great question. Honestly, I feel like there's obviously a lot of challenging moments throughout my career. I feel like I probably always had a lot of natural skill, but I also wanted to get a lot better at it. So I always found ways to challenge myself. That's probably when I felt the most challenge, is when I would, whether it was a hard workout or a bad game or something like that. I feel like you find ways to challenge yourself within those moments. But I would probably say I always kind of had a natural skill for it and just a knack for basketball, but I also really loved it and wanted to get better at it.
打球与之前的高中以及 NCAA 有什么不同？
You've been in WNBA for 2 years, Rookie of the Year, the captain of the All-Star team. And so how would you describe the past 2 years?
Man, I think they've first of all gone like really fast. I think I've had a lot of like pinch me moments because like this is the stage I always wanted to be on, and then getting to do it in front of like sold out crowds every single night, whether you're at home or you're on the road, I think is really incredible and probably more than I could have ever dreamed of. And it was a quick transition coming from college to the professional life, but you kind of figure it out. And I love being here in Indianapolis, and the state of Indiana loves basketball probably more than most places. So I think that's really special. And I think there's a lot of many exciting years ahead.
全世界的女篮门面到底是一种什么样的感觉？
We talked about the past, we talked about the present. Now let's talk about the future. I think you inspired a lot of girls in China. More and more attentions for women's basketball in China right now. A lot of young girls, they attribute their interest to basketball. Of basketball to you.
Cool.
So how do you feel about that?
That's pretty cool. And obviously, China's not a place I've ever been to, but I know I'll be there very soon. And I think that's super exciting. And I think having that type of reach is something that also has an impact on me. Like, you get to inspire so many different people, so many people from different walks of life, but they all love the same thing. They love basketball, and they love getting to watch it and become better at it. And that's exactly like kind of what my story was. I always just wanted to be better. I loved watching it. I wanted to put a lot of time into improving my game. So hopefully I'm inspiring a lot of people in China, especially the young boys and girls, to want to really invest a lot of time to be as great as they can be.
As our fans watch this video, they probably have watched your new commercial. So you got a group of people featuring in your new commercial. What do they mean to you?
Well, I think a lot of the people that are in this commercial are either people I've met or interacted with or have been big supporters of my career thus far, whether it was me from a young age, or my college coach, or Travis Scott, who came to a game when I was in college. He came to senior night.
Pants.
I love it. He brought some crazy energy on senior night, or the Kelsey brothers, who supported me honestly in college and even now professionally. So just a lot of different people that have really tuned in and really supported women's basketball, and then obviously specifically my career. So it's really fun to have them a part of this.
Got you. I already did a research on it, so I'm gonna do the breakdown and introduction for all of them.
All right, I love it.
没错，所以我做了刚刚的这个广告解析。
As more and more people watch your commercial, your campaign, what do you hope they can take away from your campaign this time?
I think for myself, it was kind of this just belief of you can kind of achieve anything, and you have this confidence, and you can kind of do it from anywhere and make it your own. I feel like that's kind of been my story of I have a lot of this confidence. It started, in my driveway as a young kid, of this belief of wanting to be really good at basketball and spending a lot of time doing it. And, my family were my biggest supporters since day one, and they kind of helped build that dream with me. And then now getting to do it on the biggest stage, I think is pretty special. And hopefully, I feel like inspiring the younger generation, it doesn't even have to be for them to play basketball, but for them just to achieve and believe whatever they want to and become whatever they want to, I think is a really powerful thing.
All right, let's talk about it. She said it was simple, and honestly, she's not wrong at all. The impact is straightforward. It's about inspiring young girls to get out there, pick up a basketball, and realize they belong in the game. It's about visibility, access, and belief. When young girls see someone like her doing it at the highest level, it opens doors mentally, practically. Now, is it impossible for young girls to find opportunities to play basketball? No. But the reality is, visibility matters. Representation matters. And that's where Caitlyn Clark comes in. WNBA, whether you like it or not, you better start respecting her, because she's the one bringing the eyeballs. She's the one driving attention. She's the one pulling in a new generation of fans. And speaking of attention, let's talk about that Nike commercial. I haven't seen a genuinely great Nike basketball commercial in years. I'm serious. But the spot they dropped yesterday, that was really, really good. Well shot, well-paced, emotional, and powerful. A lot of people are saying the same thing. What took so long, Nike? But credit where it's due, the commercial itself delivered. Now, let's not rewrite history. Just because the commercial was great doesn't mean Nike handled this perfectly. They didn't. This ad could have and should have been released way earlier. Honestly, this could have dropped in the first month of her rookie season. Personally, I would have had something like this ready on draft night. I'm serious. That moment was sitting right there, and they waited. Yes, considering the delay, they picked a smart day to finally release it, but let's not pretend this was flawless execution. This was a correction. A good one, but still a correction. And here's the part that really jumps out. 2.5 million views already. That's just on Nike's page alone. That doesn't even count reposts, shares, reactions, or secondary uploads. That number tells you everything you need to know about her pull. So yeah, great commercial, long overdue, massive response. Now I want to hear from you. What did you think of the ad? Did it live up to the hype? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay locked in for daily updates. And now let's take a look, because Caitlyn Clark and Nike have just released some behind-the-scenes footage, and it's already blowing up across social media.
Nice.
That'll work. I told ya! I told them! It's insane! I'll take credit for it, I guess. It's easier without spot.
Caitlyn.
Yeah, you see? Yeah.
Boom!
Hey, what I told you.
No, I'm gonna go get on that rim.
Now he gonna go get on the room. Go get on the...